friends. Miss Carrie asked me to go ahead and do our video lesson today, and I have my son Henry here to help me with a little bit of the demonstration.
Hi.
So today we're going to be working on making shapes out of Play-Doh, and by making I mean cutting shapes out of Play-Doh. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is take your Play-Doh out of your cup, and you need to get it flat as possible. So you could use, if you have one, you could use a rolling pin, but if you don't have one, that's okay. Because you could use a plastic cup. A hard plastic cup, Henry and I just figured out, a hard plastic cup is going to be a little easier than like one of those big takeout cups. They're not quite sturdy enough for this. So use a cup or your hands or whatever you've got to roll your Play-Doh out on the table. And then, once your Play-Doh is kind of flat, you are going to take a knife, and you can either use a butter knife like this or a plastic knife, whatever you've got, and just cut some shapes in the Play-Doh. Henry, what shape are you going to cut?
A triangle.
Okay. What's special about a triangle, Henry?
It has 3 sides and 3 points.
3 sides and 3 points. I am going to cut a circle, which is just a big curve that goes all the way around and keeps on going. Now, what are we going to make for our next shape? What do you think you should make?
I'm gonna make a star.
A star. That could be tricky. Oh, I like the way you're flattening your Play-Doh out between shapes. Okay, how are you going to make a star? This could be tricky for some of our preschool friends. So what could you do if you're not exactly sure how to make a star?
If you're not sure how to make a star, you can just ask a grown-up.
Oh, can I help you with a star? A star has 5 lines. I'm going to make the shape first, and then you can trace it with your knife. It's a little tricky for me, too. But I'm going to make the shape first, and then you trace the shape with your knife. There you go. Just one line at a time. Good work. Okay. Now we're going to show you something that we like to do in class with Play-Doh when we work together at small groups, and that's we sing our Play-Doh song. Some of you friends might remember it, and if you don't, I'm going to teach even if you don't remember it, I'm going to teach your grown-ups the Play-Doh song, all right? So the first thing we're going to do is roll our Play-Doh in a snake. Are you ready? Roll your Play-Doh in a snake, in a snake. Roll your Play-Doh in a snake, in a snake. Next, we're going to pinch our Play-Doh. So get your little pinchy fingers out. We're going to pinch our Play-Doh in a line. Pinch your Play-Doh in a line, in a line. Pinch your Play-Doh in a line, in a line. Now we're going to poke our Play-Doh in a line. Poke your Play-Doh in a line, in a line. Poke your Play-Doh in a line, in a line. Next, we're going to roll our Play-Doh in a ball. So just use one hand, yep. Henry's using his left hand because he writes with his left hand, and I'm using my right hand because I write with my right hand. So you want to start whichever hand your child writes with. And we're going to roll our Play-Doh, roll your Play-Doh in a ball, in a ball. Roll your Play-Doh in a ball, in a ball. And this last part is my favorite part. You're going to pick up your Play-Doh in your hand and you're going to squish it. And you can squish it as hard as you want. Make that Play-Doh really squirt out of your fingers. Are you ready? Squish your Play-Doh in your hand, in your hand. Squish your Play-Doh in your hand, in your hand. And when you're done with the hand that you write with most of the time, you can switch to your other hand and do the same thing. Roll your Play-Doh in a snake, pinch it in a line, poke it in a line, roll it in a ball, and then squish it in your hand. If you guys think of anything else that you can do with Play-Doh to help work your hands and play with Play-Doh, you guys can make up a part of the song yourself and maybe send a video of it to us on Class Dojo. Bye!